Go check me out on Facebook. I'm gonna put my Facebook page in the comments, and basically I'm going to be breaking down the Airbnb situation. So I know a lot of people want to know about Airbnbs that I've been talking about, so I'm coming on here so I could break it down a little bit more for you guys. So if you want to know more about what's going on, hit up my Facebook. I'm live on Facebook right now, and so that's where I'm dropping the info. Instagram. All right, Facebook, what's going on? I see you guys in here. um, Basically, I am right now going to be breaking down the Airbnbs. It's been a minute. I know I've been talking about these things. And so, what I want to do is, I want to just give you guys more information so that you're able to um, be more educated on the Airbnb industry. A lot of people are asking me a lot of the same questions. And so, I just want to come on here and just give a simple breakdown on what's going on. Okay. So, there's a few Airbnbs in different locations, but the one I'm focused on right now are the ones in Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee is known as the bachelorette capital of this, of the United States. And so there's a lot of bachelorette parties. There's a lot of music. There's a music scene out in Nashville. This location that I've been talking to you guys about is actually 2 blocks away from the main strip, and that's where all the celebrities own different bars and stuff. So it's a hot destination. It's a beautiful place, and basically, there's Airbnbs within this building, and a lot of people are moving, a lot of people are not renewing their contract, a lot of people have babies, working full-time jobs. They're just not trying to continue working with the Airbnbs that they have. They've been doing it for 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, 5 year, right? Whatever the case is, this is an opportunity for somebody to jump into the Airbnb business that's already turnkey, up and running, right? And so the way that that works is, think of it as any business, right? So any business, you can actually go out there and buy it. You're buying the actual business inside. You're buying the actual business. So this is the same thing with the Airbnb. You're not buying the building. You're not buying property. You're buying the actual Airbnb business. And so in this case, these owners have leases with this apartment complex, and the apartment complex specifically has an exclusive contract with Airbnb. So this is what they do. The whole entire building goes through Airbnb. I'll give you guys a look into that a little bit so that you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. So it's called the Burham, and you can see here that the photos that I shared, a lot of people think it's not real. It's real. It's a real place in Tennessee, and you can see that they have the pool, they have a lot of amenities, just a lot of different things. And you can see here that you can lease, host, and earn money. So you're leasing, you're taking over the actual existing leases. All right, you're hosting your space for Airbnb clients, and you're actually earning money, right? So this is a way to make money. The cool thing about these opportunities is you don't have to buy furniture. You don't have to, figure out if this is going to work or not. These are things that are already up and running, existing, and a proven model, right? With numbers, right? With revenue numbers, with expense numbers, right? And so because they're all different, it would be on a per case basis that I would provide that to you. Okay. And so, it's a beautiful location, a lot of amenities, as you can see, cute little library here, right? Little lounge area. I actually had somebody go in person and go look at it. Okay. Just to kind of see, what it actually looked like in real life. So, with that being said, let's get into this first one that I've been talking to you guys about. This first one that I've been talking to you guys about is actually this one here. All right, so let's go here. Can we do full screen here? Yep, let's do full screen. Okay, all right, beautiful. So let's zoom in a little bit more. I like to show the whole thing. So here we go. So this one right here, this is just giving you a little breakdown on the actual, Nashville area. It's super, super popular right now. And just in general, it's always been popular. And so these are fully operating short-term rental business, okay, with strong cash flows and require absolutely no setup from you. These people are super hosts, okay? They got high ratings. As you can see, this one here has 101 reviews, 4.98 stars with Airbnb. This is the music city center, which is a conference hall down the street that people come for conferences all throughout the year as well, all within walking distance. As you can see, it's only a block away. They have a heated pool, so that's great because it's good year round, right? So they have a heated pool. This is the apartments, as you can see, they have little balconies and things like that, right? This is one of the ones that's available. Okay. And with the one bedrooms, you can sleep six. You can have an air mattress. You can have a pull-out couch. You can have the beds, right? So every host has already maximized their actual unit to have the most, available, like the most people possible based on what the building allows you to do. Okay, these aren't just made up things. This is what the building is allowing you to do. There's also cleaners in place, right? They come in, they clean the units. Really cool. One of the cleaners is actually connected to your Airbnb calendar. Therefore, you don't have to call the cleaner and let them know. It's just connected to your bookings. Once somebody comes in, they know that they have to go turn it over before the person checks in. And when they check out, they know they have to go turn it over. So again, seamless, easy, right thing to take over. You might have to do 5 to 10 minutes of communication throughout the day, maybe 30 minutes on, on an intense day, or something like that. Busy season, they're estimating anywhere from 2 to 4 hours a week that you're going to be spending on communication with guests if you would like to through messaging. Or you can get a VA to actually do this, right? I have a VA, I pay $3 an hour, and you can have them answer all the messages, right? And so conservatively, the profits are being estimated at 40%. Okay, so if you look at May, this is 2 months ago, this unit made $5,623.96, right? So if you're estimating that 60% of it is going to go to overhead and things expenses that you have to pay, and so then you are estimating about 40% in profits. Now there's also a parking situation. These are some more numbers for you guys to look at. There's also a parking situation, which is part of your expenses. You pay for it every month, but you can actually charge your guests. So now this is an additional stream, a revenue stream for you to make money for. Okay, so with that being said, for this unit, the buy-in price is $15K. You can purchase it with a credit card. You can purchase it with cash, 401, like wherever you have your funds, you can purchase this property as is. There is a with the organization. So just so you guys know, with the actual with the apartment complex, they have an as is agreement. And with this as is agreement, it's just saying that you're going to take over the unit without the building going into it. You're going to make sure everything's all set. They don't have to like paint it, do anything. You're going to take it as is, right? So you create an agreement with the actual building. This here breaks down the fees as well. This is the different floor plans, as you can see. They have, studios, one bed, right? There's all different options. And so when you do take over the lease, because you do have to get a background check, you do have to get a credit check, which is why I said this is good for people who have good credit and want to get into a business, and maybe you work a 9 to 5 and you want to figure out ways to make more income, right? This is a good option for you. So again, sorry, I thought I switched the screen. So here we go. So I was showing you guys the fees. So once you take over the unit, right? Once you purchase the business and you get all the automated messaging too for the guests before they check in, when they check in, while they're there, and after they check out. There's automated messages already set up. The cleaning person is ready to go, right? You get your lease with the actual apartment complex, and then they have an application fee of $150. They have an administrative fee of $350, so that's $500 right there that you also have to plan for in order to take over somebody's lease, as well as the first month's rent, because you do have to pay the security deposit. Okay, so you get your initial buy-in amount, and it changes per unit, which I'll go over those, and then you have your $500 worth of application fees, as well as a security deposit, depending on the amount of the rent of the actual unit that you're taking over. Then there's this thing called a permit fee, which is a one-time annual fee of $400. In Nashville, you do have to have a permit to be an Airbnb host, and the actual building takes care of all the paperwork for you, gets everything up and running for you. You just pay $400. They actually hang up the permit in the room. It has to be visible, and they take care of all of that for you, right? So it's a really plug and play situation. Okay. And so that's how that works. And again, I can send these documentations to anybody who is who's interested in these Airbnbs, just trying to give more information so that people can see that it's legit. This is the requirements that the building is asking for. These are the things that they're asking for. The income requirement as well for the units is 3 times the amount of the rent. Okay. So, like we said, if we're looking at the rents here, Oh, they don't have the prices here, but it's 3 times the amount of the rent is what you want to make every month. Okay. Now there's some frequently asked questions too that I can go through, right? Again, I could send you all of this. How does the hosting program works? What are the average nights um, what are the average per night rates? There, what is the average occupancy, right? What's the average profits? How do you obtain your permit, right? So like they said, they already take care of the permits for you, and they will be renewing them for you annually, right? So these are things that they're providing you with. They have a Facebook group for a community for you to, talk to other hosts if you need anything done. And they tell you here, this is what I was talking about. Studio and 1 bedrooms have a maximum of 6 people that can stay in it. 2 bedrooms have a maximum of 8, and 3 bedrooms have a maximum of 10 people. Okay. What happens if the guest damages something? There's something called air cover with Airbnb, which, it would cover any of the things. I did hear that they suggested that you could get this other insurance that's like a step up, that's separate from Airbnb. I did hear that, and I can provide that resource for you as well. All right. So, questions, right? Everybody has questions. That's why I'm coming on here, because I'm answering a lot of the same questions. So I just wanted to explain that. So now there is a 25% revenue share. So when we're looking at these numbers specifically, so let's go back to this. When we're looking at this $5,623.96 through Airbnb that was paid out to the host, 25% is already taken out for the building. So the 25% that the building is charging you for you to be able to host there, is already taken out. So you don't even see it. All right. You're not even affected by it. It just already came out, and you just have to worry about paying the rent with the rest of the money, your utilities, cleaning fees, and things like that. Okay. Incidentals, if you want to have snacks for the guests, et cetera, et cetera. Right. All right. So now let's get into the units. Right. Let's get into the units. Is there any other documentation I have to show you guys? No, that's it. Let's get into these units, guys. All right. So here we go. So we have units. I know I advertised 15,000, right? But that's the one of the ones I was showing you. But we have units that you can get into as low as $7,000. $7,000. That's it. You pay $7,000. You take over the unit. You can do it as quick as tomorrow. And there's $8,000 units. There's $10,000 units, right? There's 2 of them here. There's a 15,000 and there's 16,000, right? So depending, you get in where you fit in, right? Depending on how much of an investment you want to make, these options are available to you. So let's look at the $7,000 one. Okay. It's this one right here. All right. It's this one right here. And you can see, again, reviews, you can see the rating. I do want to tell you that this unit specifically was utilized by the host as their live-in headquarters, as an alternative live-in headquarters. So they wanted to be closer to downtown. So they actually lived in this unit, as well as provided it as an option for guests when they came out of town to stay in their unit, right? If family was coming over, they would let them stay there. So there were times where they weren't making money on it, but the unit is ready to go to be able to make money. And you get all of this included: the coffee maker, right? The utensils, the beds, the linens, right? All of these things are already included. All right. So this is the location, right? You can see the little balcony, how cute. And guys, think about it like this too. Like, how much do you spend to go on vacation, right? When you go out of town, whatever. Like, this is like technically your apartment. Like, you can technically also utilize this whenever the hell you want. You can go to Nashville, and this could be your place to stay. Look how beautiful this building is, guys. Look how beautiful this is. It's beautiful, 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 right? So what a wonderful ambiance to be a part of, and switch up the scenery every now and then, right? A lot of fun, etc., right? So we can go through the rest of the units. However, I don't want to be here all day. So I am going to show you another one that's a little bit higher on the price range. Just wait for that to load. Okay, it's not going to load with this misprint on the URL. So here's another one. This one's 15. There's 2 of them. I'll show you both of them. Oh, that one's not showing. That's cool. I'll show you the that? This one. Boom. All right, they must have sold that one already. All right, guys, these things are going. Oops, what did I just do? Okay, got you. All right, so this one right here, this one's 15, I believe, guys. Is that right? 15. Yeah, this one's 15. Um, you can look at this one here. Right, again, you're taking over people's leases. Look how cute, the little coffee station. The little robe, so cute. What a nice little touch to give to people. Salt lamp. Right, this is super cute. Right, so this is another one, another unit. And as you can see, there's a lot of units in this building, right? And like any building, right, the lease is up. This one's 10,000. This one's 10,000 right here. Boom. And remember, you can purchase this with a credit card. Like, it's really easy. Especially if you have like a 0% interest rate, you don't have to pay. You do 0% interest for 18 months. Get the whole business going, make a nice little profit, pay it back. It's a good way to win for, set it and forget it. Run it for a year, let the money accumulate, and next thing you look up and you made some good money. So this one right here as well is another one, right? How cute. That's a super vibe. Let's see, what else can we show you guys? So I showed you the 7,000, I showed you the 10,000. Did we show you the 8,000? Here's the $8,000 one. Here's the one for 8,000. Right here. Right? Super cute. Again, look at this. It has the little settings for everybody on the little bar there. This is adorable. Adorable. So these are beautiful units, right? Definitely something worth investing in. Definitely something worth doing. Did we look at the 15, the 7, the 16? And some of these I don't have pricing for just yet, but I can get it for you. They're coming in like every day. And I have other ones in different places, but I want to just focus on these ones right now. So this one is 10,000. This one here is 10,000. Again, Instagrammable Airbnbs. Like, people can sit there and take their nice little pictures, right? Little Instagrammable wall there too. Right? Super cute, super cute. Music City. Love it. I think, there's like a Taylor Swift themed one too. There's a whole bunch of them, guys. All right, so let's see if I can show you some other ones real quick before I head out. I feel so bad. I keep telling you guys, like, I'm gonna go live, and I just been so busy. So here we go. Here's another one. This is the Taylor Swift themed Airbnb. Now, if you're in Rhode Island, she has a mansion out here. But yeah, this is super. I love this. This is mad cute too. If you're a Swiftie out there, boom, get a Swiftie Airbnb. Look at another Instagrammable. Like, look at this. You see all the pictures being taken here, right? This is what people want to do. They want to step away from their life and step into an alternate reality, have a good time, go out. These are like, I guess, pull out. These are air mattresses. So you can see, right? Bachelorette party. You got all the girls getting together and coming out to the Music City capital here, Music City in Nashville. All right, are there any other ones I have to show you guys? Is there anything else? Well, this one's cute because it has like a custom mural. Yeah, you guys can see it. So yeah, this one's cute. It has a little custom mural. So again, I can't put everything out there. I'm just giving you guys a little taste. Like, look how cute this is. Like, who's not gonna want to take pictures in front of that? Look at this. That's so cute. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Beautiful colors. And they're all in different situations. There's one that you need to let them know by, let me know by July 5th. It's $20,000 worth of furniture. in this unit. This is the $16,000 one. So this one, they need to know in 2 days. Oh, it's gone. It's gone, guys. Forget about it. Forget about it. It's gone. It's gone. Snooze, you lose. These things are flying off the shelf. Again, I'm just trying to create some opportunities for people to get into the Airbnb business. And I'm just showing you guys a few units that are available just to see, just so you guys can check it out and, make a decision for yourself if this is something you want to get into. It's a great way to get started without having to worry about owning property or anything like that. These ones are really cute. I'm just gonna do a quick little showing of these ones right here. I love them because they have like the nice murals behind the beds. Super cute. Right. So again, these are opportunities I'm presenting to people. They all have different pricing, different properties, different days that the lease are up. So as you can see, some of them are July 15th, August 20th, August 2nd, July 22nd, September 24th, July 17th, September, November 13th, October 17th, October 2nd, right? But the thing about it is you can take over these even before the lease is up, as long as you go through all the systems, all the checkpoints and all the documentation that I showed you guys with the actual building. They have to approve your listing. They have to approve your listing. They have to approve your pictures, approve your title, right? It's all of these things they actually get to do. I didn't know you guys were commenting, my bad. Travis, I posted numbers, I thought. Yeah, Laurie, Nashville, right? So they have to approve your listing, they have to approve your photos, they have to approve your title, and that takes about a 1 to 2 week process, right? So you want to think about all of those things when you're transitioning over. And then the cool thing too is when you create a new listing on Airbnb, in the first month it boosts you up in the algorithm, so you're able to actually you're able to show up on the first page when people are looking for places to stay in Nashville, because you're the new kid on the block. So that's pretty cool as well. I think that's it, folks. I've given you guys so much information. If anybody's serious about taking advantage of this, please shoot me a text message, 401-954-9417. This is an incredible opportunity. I want people to be able to take advantage of it. Again, text Nashville to 401. I'll make it nice and big so you guys can see it. Right, text Nashville to 401-954-9417 right here. 401-954-9417. If you're serious about getting into the business and this is something you want to do, this is a hot spot, definitely worth it. These people are making money on these units and they're just moving on to different things or moving to another state. I mean, everybody has a different scenario, right? But again, just to recap, we got them for 7,000. You can get them as, I know I advertised 15,000, but we have some for 7,000. We have some for 8,000. We have some for 10,000. We have some for 15,000, 16,000 as well. Okay, so that's what it is. Hopefully this was informative for everybody and you guys were able to get more information on the Airbnb units that are available. I also have one in Scottsdale, Arizona, 2 in Austin, Texas, and 1 in Kissimmee, Florida. So if you're interested in any of those markets, let me know. More than happy to help you guys with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm Blue Asu. Thank you so much for your time. 10 Figures, if you're not a part of it, make sure you join 10 Figures group on Facebook for investors, wholesalers, realtors, just everybody who wants to get into the game and meet other people who are doing the same thing. But this is your moment to invest in yourself and do something different, right? Instead of spending money on concerts. And listen, there's nothing wrong with getting experiences and whatever's a priority for you to spend your money on. But remember, you can have more of it if you just like discipline yourself and make investments or spend money on things that are going to bring money back to you. And so that's what this is. This is an opportunity to put money into an investment vehicle that's going to give you money back every month. And if nobody has done Airbnb before, I did in Puerto Rico. When the person books, that first day that they're checking in, you get the entire amount of their stay deposited into your account. So if they stay for a week and it's 1,400 or 1,300 or whatever it is, you get that deposit as soon as they come in into your account, right? So those are the beautiful things of Airbnb conveniences. You can run this whole business remote. And if you have any other questions, feel free to shoot me a text 401-954-9417. Once again, I am Blue Azul. I'm so happy to be back live with you guys. It's been like the whole entire year I haven't been able to come on. It's been insane. But thank you guys for having me. And I hope that this was informative for everybody asking me questions about the Airbnb. Peace.